here with Gags today. We're going to go out picking. Got a couple ideas and leads. Basically what they are is I do get calls every now and then. I made up some flyers and some business cards that Todd, I know is, see Todd, I think what we're going to try to cover on this video, and then you'll see where I'm going with this, is about me. I do the picking full time, basically. It's my passion, it's my life. Yep. Todd has 2 jobs, a van, yeah, he's busy. Part-time. So he is now just dabbling on eBay just from this and kind of getting his feet wet, and we want to maybe give the perspective for someone that's really into it, hardcore like me, and then
somebody like me. And like I do want to share a couple stories, like the last couple times that I was actually out picking. I think I sent you a picture of like the dental instruments that I had picked up.
Yeah.
I was on my way to work. I was, a little bit early, because I'm with you so much. You get an eye for stuff. Something catches your eye. I'm driving by a dentist office. There's a dumpster there. There's a couple of, table legs sticking out of there, chair legs. So, of course, I had to check it out. It's like, this is a dental office. Maybe it's a good office.
Yeah.
Or
that's a total
waiting
score.
room. Yeah, waiting room chair. It turned out to be like a ripped up, junky chair, but I'm kind of looking in the dumpster and I see something shiny and pull out like a full, dozen dental instruments, the little mirror that they look at your teeth and the pick, stuff they pick the tartar off and stuff with. But that's just an example of just, I'm not even out picking, I'm on my way to one of my jobs, and I just, something catches my eye.
And just making the effort, stop it.
Another day, I'm driving home from work, of course, hairstylist and that, wearing my dress nice, I can do for work, and there's like a garage sale. And it was right on the side of the street, once again, picking with you, you get an eye for stuff that didn't look like baby clothes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I only had a 20 on me, and just pulled over real quick, parked, did the quick walkthrough, caught it. There was an iPod sitting on the table for 25 bucks, and I think Kevin told you about this in an email too. And what I did is I only had a 20 on me. It's like, listen, I've only got 20 on me just coming from work. I can't offer you the 25. They went for it, put it on eBay. 3 days later, what did I get? Like 92 bucks or something for it. But that's my thing. It's very, very part-time, but you just keep an eye open. So this can be for anybody out there. It doesn't have to be like a hardcore street picker like you does very well and makes a living doing it. It can be for a guy like me that's just looking to make a little bit of money on the side.
Now here's my point to this. I'm going to interrupt you so I don't lose it. So you see, he's a part-time picker. But what he's doing, he went and he bought this iPod for 20 and then sold it for 90. Huge profit. That is a nice profit. I don't care what you say. You're not going to turn your nose up on it. Now, hold on. I'm going somewhere with this.
Cool.
The thing is, if I see that iPod, you see, I don't know a lot of that type of stuff so much. Like gadgets, I really don't. And I would walk right by it. I wouldn't know that, and that kills me because that is a good pop. I don't care what you say. You spent 20 bucks.
I'm just looking for something to quickly flip. You know what I mean? It doesn't even. But
where I want to go with it is that people are always going on looking at the videos. They want to learn something. They want to learn how to pick. They want to learn how to get out there, how to find the right treasure. But here's the point that you have to take from this. What you do is you rely on what you know. Now, Todd, one of his jobs, he works at a used GameStop. Selling video games, etc. So he knows that area. I do not. So if he sees something, basically he's just relying on what he knows. Everybody knows something. I don't care what it is, whether it's ridiculous from whatever it may be. I'm not going to pigeonhole anyone. Use what you know, and then you don't have to rely on, and then just kind of branch out from there. As you go, you learn, you live and learn. You get the wrong thing, you lose, whatever. But what Todd did there is the gadget. He knows gadgets. I don't. But that's another thing.
It's not antiques, but it's a quick pick and it's quick money. And that's, bottom line, that's what you do. Everybody's got to get their own niche.
And if you're a guy like me that doesn't know.
Yeah.
And you don't know that, really, that's where that new phone comes in. I got that freaking iPhone. And I use that a lot now. I almost buy stuff. I'll do a search on eBay. You look at completed items that have sold at auction price, and you get an idea of what it's worth, and then you know whether you should lose your ass on it or not. So for a guy like me that doesn't know a gadget, now I can access that. That's why the phone, don't turn your nose up at technology. Use it, use it, use it.
Sorry, let's feed off of what we were talking about. since we decided to be all artsy and get up and get a different scene going on here.
All right, get me going.
All right, we were talking about the part-time versus the full-time picking.
Okay.
And how I can take from you, even though you're a full-time picker, and you might be scared off by watching those videos. It's like, I don't have the time for this. You still pick up on little things, so when you're just passing by a thrift store, passing by a garage sale, you just kind of pop your noses and do that quick walk. Just look for anything that's like mispriced.
I've already absorbed what he said about the iPod.
Yeah.
I took that in right away. That's the kind of stuff I don't want to be missing. You know, everyone wants to go out and find the antique and the treasure, but let's face it, realistically, you want to put food on the table. So that kind of pop, I'm for it all day long. I would have even tried to get it for cheaper. That would have been my goal. And that's what's always so exciting about getting out there and picking, because you can just try things. I mean, improv, it's no different than, well, that's what it is. It's improv. You can simply test the waters. If you only want to spend less and less money, make those offers. You never know. And remember, I always see what Todd did where I think that he can learn is, okay, he said he immediately admitted defeat to him when he pulled out the 20, and he's like, all I got is 20. You know, they were stoked to get that 20. I guarantee you, because it probably been sitting there an hour or something. That's what I'm thinking. You were getting off work, so it's later in the day. Usually garage sales, you got to think the best stuff is gone during the day. But remember, sometimes at a garage sale, getting off track a little bit, people sometimes as the day goes on, they've sold a lot of stuff. They start going, oh, hell, you know, we need more stuff. They go back into the house and keep pulling stuff out and putting it on the table. So there is something to going late. So he gets the iPod. I would have tried to get it for 10 or whatever. I would have felt him out, and I would have just simply said, what's your rock bottom? You got it marked 25. That's what you do. Okay. Instead of pulling out the 20 and go, I know you got a 25, but he wants it.
I knew I had something at $20 just because I knew what it was.
I do that too, but then I still try to work it because we want to get every freaking penny.
And that's what you look for in thrift stores. You're looking for something that they made a mistake on. You can tell, you know.
Yeah, and
that it says $5. I bet you I can get,
tough.
you know, 20, 30, 40 bucks for it, even if you know you can double, triple
I dabble in the thrift stores, and it is a mother effort.
But that's why I say it's like one thing. You're looking for that one thing. That's what it is.
It's hard. Really, your best shot is furniture if you got the space, because that's sometimes the vintage furniture will slip through the cracks. That's your best bet, mid-century furniture. If you got a garage and you got space for that, that's where you can score at the thrift store. So that's where I'm going with this for Todd. But outside of that, thrift store is hard, man. I try all the time. Sometimes I score an odd album. Haven't hit the mother load ever out of a thrift store yet, but it can be done. So
passing by, why not?
Yep, yep. There's nothing, and it's easy, right? You get out, you poke around. Hey, hell no. All right, hey now. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go out picking. And you may think, you know, a lot of the time I'm just going out, I'm improvising, I'm out driving the streets. We'll do that in a way. Keeping our eye out for, it's early here, spring in Minnesota.
First day, pretty much.
Yeah, well.
50 degrees. First day.
This is an almost warm day. It's still cold as hell out, though, I guarantee you. There's tons of snow and ice on the ground everywhere. And what we're going to do is, you know, we're going to keep our eye out. We're going to take the little car, and if we spot anything, we're going to load it up with some free inventory. Maybe if we spot something, maybe we'll get lucky and spot a dumpster.
That's right. Mike got a new car.
I did get a new car.
Like a star.
Totally sold out. Got a Mazda 2012, 0 miles on it. It's so pid, but I love it, and I'm so proud of it because it is rad. And the best thing is it won't break down.
So they're really going to wonder what we're doing picking with a nice car, right?
Yeah, with a nice little innocent car.
Yeah.
We're going to dress just very conservative, too, as well. We're going to look great. So
yeah. All right, let's
anyway,
just get the car.
So I'm going to make a phone call. I got a couple. Like I said, I got the flyers and the business cards. Now, whenever I see a good-looking house, simply meaning it looks like it's an old house full of stuff. That castle right there in front of you, I found that alongside the road. That was trash. Trying to give it away on eBay. It's brutal. It's all wood, but these. Well, I got it for $50. For sale on eBay right now. It's great. All these little rocks are glued on, but they fall off.
Well, let's take a look at this thing. As long as you're talking about it, and just show and tell. Get down and talk about this castle.
Yeah, I just seen. I was giving my son a ride to school probably a couple of months ago, and I seen it alongside the road here in the middle of winter. Problem is, it looks like it was created by someone, either for gaming or as a gift for a child. These are cardboard tubing, probably oatmeal tubing, maybe even something better. Not too sure. A couple of them have little bars on their windows, so they must be prison cells. This is a great little castle, all nice wood. Pretty decent job, but a couple of the cones have come off, and like I said, the biggest issue is this. So I've got it on Craigslist right now, $50 best offer. I hope someone pops on it. It's big, it's giant, it's killing me for space. But it was free and it was alongside the road. So let's get back to where I was going with that.
All right, I'm just going to hold the camera, talk about it.
So I have the business cards that I have, and maybe I'll get a shot of those as well in this video for sure for you. Give you an idea what I'm doing, and then another list of things I'm looking for. And whenever I see a good looking house, meaning something that's old, cluttered, junky yard, whatever the case, you can just feel it sometimes. I stop the car, run out there, stick it in the mailbox. You never know. It's paid off a few times. So I got a couple of cold calls. I'm going to give them a call here in a minute, one for sure at least, and we're going to give it a shot. Hopefully they're home, hopefully they can pick up, and hopefully they got some cool stuff. So let's do that now. Let's get out picking, let's get out hunting, whether you're doing it part-time, now and then, or full-time, like me. Let's do it. Hey now! No beard, all gone. Shaved the head, everything, it's all gone.